Hello, I am Kumbel Good, the Quality Assurance Engineer from InSIST Global, and I'll be giving you a brief overview of the InSIST Human Resource Management System. The InSIST Human Resource Management System is an integrated management system that focuses on optimizing the administrative tasks of the HR officer. This basically means the HR officer can now effectively manage the core aspects of their human resource. The InSIST Human Resource Management System features include employee records management, keeping track of absences and leave requests, tracking employees' attendance, as well as defining the company hierarchy. You're also allowed to manage employees' payroll data, track and manage the recruitment process, as well as evaluating all employees' performance using the performance management module. At the end, you're allowed to generate detailed reports and analysis charts. This presentation has been divided into separate videos, but for this session, we'll focus on the employee records, absences, and department hierarchy. And to do that, we'll move back to IBS. Welcome to the main dashboard for InSIST Business Synergy, or IBS for short. IBS is a business information management and delivery platform that hosts a large array of solutions. However, for this session, we'll only be focusing on the HR solutions. The InSIST Human Resource Management System includes the modules recruitment, employees, departments and branches, payroll, employee absences, performance management module, and the self-service. We'll start off with employees. The employees module allows you to keep a record of all your employees, those retired, those terminated, and all active employees. To view the information available, we'll select an employee, Abdullah Pane. Here you have recorded the employee's basic information. The barcode and number are automatically generated, and this reflects the employee's identification number. The barcode can be printed and attached onto the employee's identification card and can be linked to their records. The side links available include recording absences, the individual's contract, appraisals, attendance, benefits, right down to salary details. But for this session, we'll focus on employees' absences as well as their attendance. Now, as each day goes by, the employee's attendance can be tracked using the attendance calendar. Here you have in a calendar format listed the attendance of the individual as they arrive and departure. This attendance is used to update the absences. As each attendance is marked, it reflects the appropriate absence. Now you'll be wondering where all these definitions were created. The first thing to do is move back to attendance rules. Before employees are hired or before the organization starts to implement the system, they would need to define their attendance rules. This basically means when an employee should be in and when they should be out. And if they're out, when the system should consider their attendance as being late, present, or absent. Once these attendance rules are defined, we'll now go back to the employees and then define the attendance for each of the days. As each attendance is added, they get reflected onto the calendar. This makes it easier for you to see the attendance of the individual through each day. For this example, we're basically saying the individual checked in but did not check out. Now we'll move back. Depending on the attendance rules that are defined, the system will automatically append and attach the absences. So if you're considered late for 2 hours, the system will automatically create an absence for those 2 hours. And as all are added, you can now generate analysis charts and reports to view such information. To do that, we generate the absence chart. The absence chart will give you a range and will allow you to specify a range for which you would want to see the absence of the individual. We select from the 1st of March to date. This will now show you a chart rather, reflecting the absence by type and the absence by status. Here you have all absences. Here you have the absence type: unpaid holiday, sick day, and an absence. And the next chart will show you the absence by status, giving you a 16.67% approved, and the rest are still pending approval. For each of the absences, You can either approve or decline. And another functionality that's available is the calendar can be viewed for each of the months. Here you have our absence request that this employee has made, requested by, approved by, the type of absence, if the benefits were applied, and if it was approved. So for each of the absence requests that an employee makes, the HR officer should actually come back to the system and either approve or decline the absence. If the absence approved, then the benefits are applied. Once it's declined, then that's the end of it. We'll move back. The absence also affects the individual's or the employee's benefits, as each of the benefits has an accrual period. Therefore, if the absence type is approved before the employee accrues either a holiday, the system will not allow you do that. In this case, we are allowed to approve any holiday because the individual has accrued some amount of days. We'll now move back and select departments. The departments and branches module allows you to define your company hierarchy. This involves allocating the branches and the different departments for each of those branches. The system can either be used for schools, as an example here we have an upper basic school, or for a certain institution. In this example, we'll use a teller department. For each of the departments, you're allowed to record the benefit packages. These are basically the benefits that should be appended to each employee that's hired to this department. You also have the department objectives. There are certain institutions that wish to set goals for each of their departments. The department objectives allows you to do that. We have the departments, which will basically give you a list of all sub-departments. The director for this particular department, giving you their basic information. Any director that's appended here, of course, gets reflected on the employees module. And here you have all employees that are currently hired to positions in this department. And to see those positions, we simply click on the positions link. So we have the positions teller 1 through 3. These will be explained in details on the next video. Certain institutions give and create trainings for employees in each separate departments. These trainings are things that the system also allows you capture. Basically, clicking on the trainings link will give you a list of all trainings that employees in this department have undergone. And of course, selecting the training will give you a breakdown of all of it. And we'll move back. For this department here, you have basically recorded all employees, their trainings, their positions, as well as the objectives that should be met. And we'll go back. We have certain audit reports that are available. The absence register, applied benefits, approved loan register, right down to unapproved loan register. And I'll select the loan register to view the information available. This will now give you a list of all employees in each of the departments, the amount that they had requested for, the loan amount they had requested for, and the status, if either approved or not, and if approved, the deduction that were made. Now this report can be printed out directly from the system, converted to a PDF document, Word or Excel. And we'll convert it to a PDF document to see how that will look. Here we'll open it to view the report. Here you have the report converted into a PDF document, and you can either choose to keep this for archiving purposes or print it out or email it to the relevant individuals. That brings us to the end of video 1. Please insert and play the next video.